Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Thank you so much for joining me. I read all your comments. I heart your comments to tell you I've read them. If you want any questions answered, pop them in the comments section and I'll note them down in my notebook. And please subscribe, hit the subscribe button. It costs you nothing, but it does promote this channel to others. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you hear some metallic noises, we are getting the boundary fence down the side of the house replaced. So there's sort of some drilling and stuff going on. So I do apologise for that. Okay, what I want to have a quick look at is the Heritage Foundation. As I split the deck using my Golden Universal Tarot, I come up with, yes, basically this will be my Heritage Foundation card, the oligarchical, intergenerational, old white man money Tower card. For the destruction of the ivory tower, so that something better can be rebuilt. But I had a little bit of a read up. The Heritage Foundation, it's funded by very wealthy, ultra-right conservative donors. It complains. It claims in its manifesto that it's a conservative think tank. However, it is behind it. Literally, anyone outside looking at it has declared it a pipeline of hate and control, funneled through Trump for a number of years, but they have recently come out and said, oh no, he's just gone off the rails, even too bizarre for them. But they're sort of the anti-LGBTIQ, they're anti, they claim they're for free speech, but as long as it's their free speech, so they don't like alternative free speech, they're anti-progressive, they're anti-renewals, they're anti-gay rights and trans and, you name it. There's so much for free speech. They've brought out a document they call Project 2025, which is their plan, I believe, for the government takeover. But I just want to have a look. What are the energies behind the Heritage Foundation? Who, what, where, how, the energies behind the Heritage Foundation. What are they in it for? Now, if anyone's wondering and thinking that what's happening in the world today is recent, no, started way back in the Reagan-Thatcher era. Reagan basically gutted and discarded Jimmy Carter's renewable energy progression plans. He broke the unions, so therefore, if you're wondering why the CEOs get paid, $5 billion a year or $5 million a year, where the worker gets $12 an hour, Reagan, he also brought in trickle-down economics by giving tax cuts to the extremely wealthy and the corporations on the false claims that the money would trickle down to the worker, which has not happened. It still stays in those upper echelons. What else did he do? I had a couple of other things written down here that Reagan was. But basically, yeah, this is all what is happening now has come out of the Reagan era. Okay, glancing at the first two cards that popped out, no surprises at all. Money, 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 and their own wealth and keeping their wealth independence. No surprises there at all. Feathering their nest, I shall say. Okay, the energies behind the scenes. And no surprises there at all. Yeah, it's literally about controlling the money flow in society, keeping the poor, by keeping a class of those that are in poverty. That it's like, how did Hogarth describe it? it is akin to keeping a class of slavery. And that's why they're trying to get rid of the middle class. So there's the wealthy having control over literally, yes, they do get paid, but when you have to work 3 jobs and you can't afford healthcare, it is a slavery class. If you think about slavery back in the day, the slave owners had to supply housing and food and medical care, etc., for their slaves. Now they don't. They provide the money and let them fend for themselves. So it's really no difference, and it is about stealing the truth. So what is behind the Heritage Foundation? No surprises there at all. Money, 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 stealing the truth and the rights. Okay, what's coming out of it? A new beginning where the sword of honesty and truth is piercing the crown. I think they've been seen. They have now been seen and exposed. Got to give Trump something. He brought all these nefarious underbelly creatures to the surface and exposed them, and it's only once they're exposed can they be dealt with. So here we have a balancing act, but again, the money balancing act. Yeah, I'm really getting that they're juggling the coins, having to make decisions about where to put their money in regards to their lives, because their main speaker, Trump, has just gone too far and they've dropped him. So they're just now, what I'm getting is they're trying to work out where to put it next. Karma hanging over them. The abuse of power. Absolute. The abuse of power. And judgment. There is a collective awakening, and judgment is coming in regards to this. They have been seized. Okay, the outcome, justice. I like that. Justice in regards to their pulling the wool over their eyes, their poor choices of greed is what I'm getting there. This is about choosing money, power, assets, fame, vanity, but justice is coming for them. Yeah, full illumination. They're going to find themselves exposed. Their secrets, their dealings behind the scenes, their deepest, darkest secrets. Now look at this. We've got four major arcana going forward here in regards to their choices of greed. And they're going to find themselves exposed, and they're going to find themselves, yeah, 5 of Cups, loss, disappointment, heartbreak. Yeah, karma is coming to bite them on the bum, going to bring about an ending of a chapter, beginning of a new chapter. And I do love in this deck, this is my Golden Universal Tarot. If you look at the top, now I know it's not Donald Trump, but by crikey, doesn't it look like him facing off the might of the US, the US on truth. We have the Queen of Cups with something not yet revealed in that cup, so these secrets that are going to be fully illuminated in regards to these greedy choices and their abuse of power and their lies. And there we have the Death card, the trampling underfoot of the King, the dawn of the new day. We have our prosecutor, our Jack Smith card. Now, I'm not saying it's Jack Smith, but it is that energy. And they're actually anxious about it. Anxiety, and then we have a new emotional start where their money, power, and influence is reduced, is what I'm getting there. Their money is reduced, their manipulation, is going to be brought to the surface and exposed with the moon card there, the seedy underbelly, and they're going to find that they're, okay, I'm going to say under attack, but the truth is literally going to floor them. Floor them. The dots are going to be connected. They're going to face this tower moment. Here's Trump himself, the infighting of the GOP, and then we have the DOJ, full illumination, and having them stopped. This is interesting, actually, having them stopped. Okay, so backing Trump is a bad idea, is what I'm getting. Trump was a bad idea. So I'll just very quickly have a look at the future of the Heritage Foundation. The future of the Heritage Foundation. So those were the energies behind and then going forward in the here and from the here and now, but just the future of the Heritage Foundation. Show me the future of the Heritage Foundation. You want that card? Okay. The future of the Heritage Foundation. And that one. Cute. Right. Signifier, their ability to manipulate and pull the rabbit out of the hat is going to come to an end. I don't know that I need to read any further. They're going to find themselves absolutely floored under the truth, brought down by the legal system, by honesty. At the moment, so the foundation of the Heritage Foundation is at the moment they're at a crossroads where they're trying to work out where to now with their money. In the past, we've got the dark money, the money laundering, but also we've got here, it's also dictating to build a foundation, but it's in the past. So the future of the Heritage Foundation, information coming forward, a message coming forward. So we've got 2 pages, the Page of Pentacles as well, bringing forward information about the money. We have the I'm going to say a female judge with her all-seeing cat here externally for them. I don't know who that is. Internally for them, it's big stick moment. Hopes and fears, the truth coming forward in regards, they've got secrets. They have got secrets. The outcome, foreign influence, foreign money, my Russia-Saudi card, another major arcana, contracts, agreements made. Interesting, we've got this dark money building this solid foundation here, combined with these Saudi, Russia type energies, contracts and agreements, very uncomfortable. Another major arcana, their control, masculine control, my way or the highway, patriarchal energy, looking overseas, money, and then a whistleblower. Why is it that there are always overseas money connections with these dudes? I really, again, so we've got taking the blindfold off to see the truth about these smug merchants and their connection with Trump, going to bring about a power moment, justice, their abuse of power is going to be fully exposed. Fully exposed. I'm going to go back to those first 2 cards. The ability to manipulate is coming to an end. Okay, can't come soon enough. I know the cards keep coming up saying coming to an end, entertainment only. The end seems to take years, but it is, yeah, they're going to find themselves fully exposed. Their secrets are going to come out. And yeah, there's some legal issues coming for them as well. I'm getting that they're going to be broken up. Okay, thank you for joining me. Love to you all. Take care.